You venture onto the school, disrupt the education program just for fun?
And it was for no other purposes but to disrupt. It had nothing to do with education.
On my watch, people getting an education are going to be protected from bizarre behavior like you.
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to talk about this TikToker, Trevante. I personally don't care who he is because my only concern was the video where he literally threatened the football player and then literally trespassing at Lamar University.
Bro, can you shut the f up? Bro, who the is you, bro? Who? What? What? Better get your big ass on, boy. You a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch. Yo, bitch. I'ma shoot your bitch ass. I'ma shoot your bitch ass. I'ma shoot your bitch ass.
So, as you can tell, he has some really big nostrils. His hair looks like a broccoli. That's what I'm starting to notice with these annoying, like, nuisance streamers. Similar to Jack Doherty, they always have, like, that weird haircut. But at the same time, maybe they're doing it intentionally to literally annoy people.
There was a reason for this disturbing behavior. You face a term of not more than 10 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand?
Sir.
You have to speak out.
Yes, sir.
Okay. An agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty, placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for up to 10 years in length. There's no fine or
No,
restitution. Is that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this? Guilty or not guilty? Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty.
Yes, sir.
The nerve of this guy. Not only was he trespassing, and again, he could be like 16, 17. I'm not even sure whether he's still a minor. He literally went into that university just for views.
Were you a student there?
No, sir. No, sir.
What were you doing over there?
A YouTube video.
A YouTube video on what?
Like just
Education?
talking to girls.
Talking to girls. You know, that's a learning center. It's for education, not for... And you weren't even a student there?
I knew somebody.
So you go there, and let's see. Responded to a report of a terroristic threat in the communications building. I'm going to shoot your ass. You're threatening to kill somebody at Lamar University on that campus?
I went.
And you weren't even a student there? The suspect caused a disruption in the classroom in which Thomas was attending class in. You went in the classroom?
And Your Honor, if I may, how it went down, the defendant went into the classroom in a speech class while they were giving speeches. One of the individuals, yes, sir, in the middle of class, he tells one of them to shut the F up. A much larger football player than him stands up, starts to walk towards him as he's videoing himself and backing out the door. And when he gets him almost completely outside, he says, basically, if you keep coming at me, I'm going to shoot you, talking to the football player that was essentially walking him out.
And his argument in the court case was that someone like literally donated him money and told him to do it. Yeah, he's talking about he's gonna shoot his BS with a gun. So he may have thought that they were gonna take it lightly, but at the same time, that is a terroristic threat. So I don't know what was going through his head. Even if someone did tell him, I would say he should focus more on fixing himself, including his hair, his nostrils, rather than trying to make a view. Because imagine people looking at you. He could be insecure because of his appearance. But getting to the serious part is that, like, the judge made sure to set a perfect example out of him.
What were you doing? I still don't understand. Why were you there when you didn't have any business being there and interrupted a class at school? No, I'm talking to you.
I don't think you understand.
Yeah, I only have 3 degrees. I can figure it out. You tell me something, how you are there that makes intelligence.
It's a new thing that goes like live streaming is popular, so I was just trying to ride the wave. No, I wouldn't. It wasn't my intention to go there and do that.
What was your intention? You disrupted the class.
I had read somebody comment in the chat, told me to tell the teacher shut up and you were violent. I just did it. It wasn't my intention though.
You had no business being in that class. These other people pay money to go to school to get education. So you're an outsider. You venture onto the school, disrupt the education program just for fun? Is that it? That's craziness. I don't care what the new fad is. That doesn't have anything to do with right. It's all wrong. Well, you don't put people in fear of their lives, threatening at a school, an education facility. I'm funny about that. Here to find you guilty and beyond a reasonable doubt. But I'm going to defer a finding of guilt, place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of bizarre conduct. You will, among other things, remain off the premises of Lamar University property unless you somehow begin to act wiser to get an education, which they can help you with because they're a learning institution. You will complete anger management. There will be other terms and conditions of probation, and you will serve 30 days in the county jail. You disrupted people, adults who were trying to get an education. And it was for no other purposes but to disrupt. It had nothing to do with education. You weren't invited there. You brazenly got on in that property, interrupted a class, threatened people with their lives. And you will do 30 days in the county jail. And that begins immediately.
He was confused too, honestly, and I get one. Again, considering his age, this, especially with this new trend, is that like, what is the purpose behind it? And that's where I'm with the judge, even though I'm not entirely a fan of the judges in general. But he said something that we can both agree on. Something that the majority should agree on is that like this isn't really going to get you anywhere, and there are people out there that are at that university trying to learn, and this kid Javante or whatever is not learning anything. What is the whole game? Like, again, it's not going to help him in the future. He's not inspiring anybody. If anything, he's setting a bad example and putting young influences around path, as well as encouraging them to follow up with this type of behavior, and he's trying to prevent that. That's what everybody wants, and it may not be everybody. That's what the majority wants, but who in the right mind wants to be harassed in public? Nobody. There are people that maybe they'll try to be smart ass about it and say, oh, it's giving me views, I need the clout and stuff, you're doing me a favor. And I can't know what the Travante's getting, how much he's getting paid, but it's not worth it. And the judge makes it very clear is that he had no business being there. Yeah, the people are there, they paid. He didn't even pay to go to the university. So honestly, that would be reason for him to be arrested. And Travante has the nerve to lie, saying no, it's just to experience like talking with girls and stuff. But when the judge looked at the paperwork, no, he was threatening to he was making a terroristic threat towards one of the students at the university. But I did laugh at the end, like 100% rightfully deserved. He was literally talking about like, as soon as he left, he's like, before you go, you're getting 30 days in jail. you have a 10-year probation. He's given 10 years of probation. So what that means is that, like, if once he gets out, if he ever decides to screw up or mess up his life again, he's immediately going straight to jail. And I gotta be honest with you guys, considering the type of like mentality that Javante has, he just seems like the type of person that just doesn't learn his lesson. Someone that you can't fix isn't willing to get help. Someone who has the urge to actually go out and like annoy people and just be an outright stain to society. And because think of this, what does he contribute to society? What is he doing that's helping uplift the community? Nothing. So do you really expect someone like that to move, considering his age? It may be a little too late for him. And he's gonna continue following his path unless someone's able to knock some sense into him.
Until then, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.
I do want to say is that people need to stop mistaking for these nuisance streamers or like influencers as content creators. A real content creator is someone who has something to offer, someone who can provide knowledge, someone that actually can be able to innovate their videos, like using like additional like options and being able to just literally show what they're capable as a creator besides just recording themselves in public. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're doing rant videos like I am, or you're doing gaming videos, that's a perfect example as people who are content creators, because they don't just take the time to talk or move, they actually take the time to show what they display in their videos, something that is very interesting and one that helps basically motivate their content. And this in itself is just trash based on what I see, you guys. And let's be real, we don't want to inspire these people or aspire them to be content creators, because they are literally setting a bad example and giving us content creators a bad name, because this is the reputation that we don't hold and we don't carry. And what I mean by that is that they're not in the same categories. So let it be clear. But there's not really much to say about this guy, and I just hope, again, he got what he deserved. Karma came right at his door, and he deserves no sympathy. And I could care less about the crocodile tears. But overall, I feel like I said enough, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.
Ring your bells, your